And then we got away from my ads. I always literally forget about this part until I hit go live. I hate that.
You add on sprints now?
Yeah, you can put ads on sprints now. It goes in the beginning.
Oh.
Yeah, so
How do you know when it's over?
Yeah.
No, she asked you a question and you said yeah.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. How are you? Welcome to Halloweekend Sprints, my daytime edition. So, hello. How's everyone? Please let us know what you are reading in the comments and what, I was going to say sprint, absolutely incorrect, what prompt it is for. I'm going to have everyone introduce themselves and tell everyone what they're reading. Sorry. Okay, I'm ready now. My name is Michelle from Michelle's Library. You are on my channel. Thanks for being here. What am I reading? Hold on, wait. I have the thing. I'm 40% into Blood Sugar, and I'm hoping to finish it today. The audiobook is only 8 hours, which I think is pretty short, and I was really surprised, but I'm really liking it so far. On my channel, you can find a lot of vlogs. I just put out a book haul 2 hours ago that I completely forgot was going up, so that was a surprise for me, even though it's Saturday. I don't know what day it is. I was like, oh, I have a video. So that was fun. So if you like book hauls, there's a new one available on my channel, and I'm done now.
I'm Lexi. I'm one of the co-hosts for this readathon. My channel is Books with Lexi. Right now, I haven't started it still, but this is my book for the Halloween colors on the cover. The bonus prompt, I already completed the whatever it's called, the main prompt for this weekend. And my channel is mostly vlogs, and I read a lot of horror and thriller books primarily. I'm done.
I'm Hannah Blackwell. My channel is Hannah Blackwell. I read all sorts of different things: fantasy, romance, sci-fi, thrillers, horrors. And I am slumping on my thrillers and horrors at the moment, so I'm reading a fantasy right now. But I'm hoping to start my best friend's exorcism for post favorite soon. I'm just kind of like waiting. And yeah, I do mostly like lists. I do some vlogs, but not a lot. Mostly I do like lists and like wrap-ups and TBRs and things like that on my channel.
Hello, I'm Aoife from Pretty Purple Polka Dots. I mainly read romance, contemporary fiction, literary fiction, or historical fiction. Because it is Halloween, I am 5 minutes left to the end of My Sister the Serial Killer. And I am also reading The Ex-Hex by Erin Sterling on my Kindle.
Excellent.
Oh, and my channel is Pretty Purple Polka Dots. I think I already said that.
Hi everyone, I'm Gaby. My channel is Ola Books. Today I'm going to be reading Black Mouth by Ronald. Not sure how to pronounce the last name. I said Malfi or Malfi.
I think it's Malfi, but I'm not positive.
Malfi?
I've heard Katrina say that.
And yeah, not sure. But I don't know if I'm going to do this for Halloween word in the title, or I could also do Halloween vibes. Maybe both. And I mostly do reading vlogs on my channel, like wrap-ups, book hauls, and I read mostly mystery, thrillers, romance, and now horror.
I'm Cailey. I finished up my prompts for this weekend already. I've read Small Spaces for like Halloween colors and Dead Voices for Halloween word. So I'm moving on to The Last Housewife in these sprints, which I'm so excited about. And then my channel's name is Cailey's Books. I read like a big variety of genres. I do fantasy, sci-fi, thrillers, horror, romance, dark romance, all the genre fiction pretty much. And I do a mixture of themed reading vlogs, sit-down videos, I have a TBR game, I do wrap-ups, and I do sprints on my channel every single Monday.
Cailey, are you listening to the audiobook or are you reading it physically?
I can't get the audiobook. I'm so annoyed, so I'm just reading it physically. Okay. The audiobook has a really long wait, and I don't want to spend a credit on it since I already have it, and I only have one credit right now, so I'm like trying to save it.
I feel you.
My library has unlimited copies of that.
Yeah.
one
I don't know
living-
what's happening.
I've seen other people say it too.
Yeah,
It's
I
not
don't
just that
know.
one.
I don't know, but we read it like 2 days before it came out. We buddy read it together because we're in the same library system.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah, my library, it's like I think I looked it up and it was like a 6-month wait or something.
Yeah, I
Library cards, and that was the
Really long.
shortest wait. And I was like,
Yeah,
okay, that's
I
not
believe it. I believe it. The good news is that after updating my computer yesterday, it's a lot faster than it was
Good.
the first night. It's still like a little slow, but definitely not as much. Hi, Bree. We did talk about House of Hollow last night before I fell asleep, and I think I decided to give it 3 stars instead of 4 stars because, like, just because it had good vibes doesn't mean it was a good story. So I lowered it. It's like 3. I don't know. I gave it 3 stars. I think I'm gonna unhaul it.
I saw you change your rating, and I'm like, ooh.
I did. After talking to Bree, I was just like, I don't know, man. I don't know. So I did change it. Hello, Julio. What are you reading? Hello. Hi, Kay. Hi, Tammy. Still reading Hide and Seeker. Hello. Hi, Rebecca. I'm reading White Smoke for a prompt. Haven't gone around to figure out which one yet. That's good. I think you're really gonna like it. It's like the horror in it is really good, and then the writing is good. I always think. I'll be reading some more of the Immortal Rules and the Aviary. That sounds fun. Reading Once and Future Witches by Alex E. Haro. That sounds I can't remember if this is the author that I met or not.
Yes, it is.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Hello, reading Final Girl Support Group for Halloween related word. I hope you like this one. And you're listening to the audio, right, Kiki? So sorry. Hey, finishing the Hacienda for genre you love, gothic paranormal horror. Then I'm not sure why I'll be reading something with audio for damn sure. I understand. Oh, an author I love for my bonus too. Nice. Still deciding between Cover Me with Apples or My Best Friend's Exorcism, and I know what y'all are gonna say, but I'm reading first chapters to decide.
That's a good tactic.
Exorcism.
I love how she knows what we're gonna say. She's like, I don't care. I don't care.
Julie, I liked Comfort Me with Apples, so if that's the
Yeah.
for you.
Me too.
I'm reading
I
Comfort
like
Me
it.
with Apples for this readathon, but I have to read it next Thursday because my hold expires next Friday. So
That's
like,
how I'm planning my stuff. Like,
yeah,
I'm reading this one because it's due at the library on like
Yep.
Tuesday. or
yeah.
something.
Mine's a Hoopla one, so it will like automatically be like goodbye. I don't care if you didn't read it or not. So I have to, and it's a bonus prompt. So I'm reading the bonus prompt first. I hate this because it's not right in my brain, but I'm gonna have to do it and just be fine with it because I checked today and it was like it expires on the 14th, and I was like, oh.
I do
didn't
want
plan
to
this
read
out right.
Comfort Me with Apples, though. I haven't read it yet, but
It's really interesting.
Yeah, I'm really
good.
interested.
when it first came out, I was just avoiding it because I didn't have access to a free like version through the library, and it's like too short where I didn't want to pay money for the hardback. But
I got it on Pango for $2, and it's in perfect condition. And I check Pango for everything
that's cheap.
first. Yeah, it was amazing. So hopefully I like it because I love the cover. You know.
Yeah.
Reading The Hacienda for spooky vibes and Weight of Blood for this weekend. That's amazing. I love Weight of Blood.
A lot of people reading the Hacienda.
I know, yeah. I'll be working and starting the Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires. I hope you like it. Are you listening to the audio or just doing it physically? Because the audiobook is one of my favorites ever. Reading Final Girls for the Readathon. Ooh, I love Final Girls. I'll be listening to Clown in a Cornfield. That audiobook is also really good. Sorry, I got a notification. Hello, everyone. I'm reading the Mary Shelley Club for Stabathon and loving it so far. I love the cover of that one. That's a good cover. It came out 3.5 for me. Yeah. I think I had it at 3.5 and then bumped it up to 4, but then I'm just going to lower it to 3. I'm reading Fever Dream by Samantha Schweblin. For the bonus prompt, read a novella.
That sounds so interesting. That's weird.
I liked it. It was good.
I liked it too, yeah.
Always
Kinda
love
weird,
checking into these sprints because I've been finding new channels to follow. Yes. All my besties got the notification. I was like, you want to sprint with me all weekend? We got a vote for a yelling vote. For Comfort Me with Apples.
I cannot figure out because Sarah and I either completely disagree or we're like really on the same page.
I don't understand
I can't figure out
what Sarah likes.
No, I have no idea.
She always keeps me on my toes with what she likes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I liked Comfort Me with Apples. It wasn't like I think I gave it 4 stars. It wasn't like it didn't blow my mind, but I definitely liked it. It was weird.
I gave it 4 stars, but I was spoiled for like the big twist.
Oh no.
Oh really?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Then looking back, it makes so much sense.
Oh yeah, it really does. So like it didn't like ruin it, but I also was not surprised at all. So
yeah. Lexi, I love The Martian, so it's not like we never have comparable tastes. Your face is just oh girl, are you sure?
I just feel like with like thrillers and horror, that's where we don't line up.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely thrillers. I feel like me and Leo just definitely don't agree.
But it's short, so like
yeah. I'm reading The Exorcist House for the prompt of a new to you author and Bebelenka for a favorite subgenre, which is folk horror. That's fun.
Yeah, never heard of that.
I started yesterday Comfort Me with Apples, and I really enjoy the writing. Has anyone listened to the audiobook of Comfort Me with Apples? Because that's obviously
how I read it.
I listened. Okay. Yeah, me too. On Hoopla, I think.
Is it good?
I enjoyed it.
I can't remember.
Okay. I'll be reading it physically. I'm weird and can't focus with audiobooks. I can't focus with audiobooks unless I also have the book in front of my face. So like I totally understand. It's rough out here. If you are new to my channel, I do 45-minute sprints with the cat. The cat will meow. So I'm not trying to scare you, but after 45 minutes I guess I have to put that now. Now when the 45 minutes is done, it will meow. So like I don't want to scare you. I'm letting you know.
But if it does scare you, tell us because Michelle will laugh at you.
I will laugh. I'm just one of those people. I'm so sorry.
No, you're not.
I'm a little sorry. Afterwards, I'm just like, shouldn't have laughed, but I always laugh. I live for keeping you all on your toes. You really do. It doesn't make any sense to me, but sometimes you're just like, what is that called? Project Hail Mary? I'm like, what?
That was a plot twist. That was the biggest. I was convinced that. Oh my gosh, Sarah! I know we were about to start a sprint, but like whenever you weren't saying anything about it, I was literally texting Michelle like she hates it. Like
I was like, I can't decide. She literally like you. It was so I couldn't figure it out.
Going back and forth between like freaking out because you hated it or because you could possibly love it. Like
that was the most suspense I've ever felt waiting for someone's rating. The way like I saying the rating is
I know.
It was so stressful even for me. Like I didn't matter to me, but I was just like, I'm stressed for Lexi.
And like the thing is I was expecting Sarah to not like it. So like it's not like I would have been like, well, I'm not friends anymore. But also, I can just like imagine her like sitting there laughing at us. Like,
oh yeah,
knowing what she's doing.
It was so evil. She knew what she was doing.
Oh yeah.
But you know, I hate a lot of what I read, so it's not specifically.
Yeah, I can't figure out Sarah and Julie's taste.
Yeah, but then like whenever they like something, it completely surprises me.
Yeah,
you know. But like when they don't like something, I'm just like, yeah, that makes sense. Hello, Yvette. I get to read one sprint and then I'm off to get pumpkins. That sounds super fun.
Oh, that's fun.
Sorry, I skipped this comment because it the meowing scared my sister. She asked me if I could hear a cat meow and didn't click that it was coming from sprint.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Also, I laughed. It's just funny to me because I'm so used to it. But like people who aren't, I think it's funny. Okay, so I'm just looking at trigger warnings for my best friend's exorcism. There's only like one that I can think of, and I'll DM you right as soon as I start this one.
Wait, before we don't switch it, I want
Okay.
to take a picture to put on the Instagram, like the stories.
Okay.
And if you want to make that face,
I wasn't sure if you saw it or.
I think
I did. Yes.
we could do some kind of weird shit Halloween style.
Okay.
Book.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Cailey is the only professional. She's like,
I was like, it's too far away. It's like 2 inches away.
Well, at least everyone's not like making weird faces.
yeah, when I take screenshots for my Instagram, there's always somebody who's talking and they look like, and I'm like,
Yeah.
no, don't do that. That's the one.
All right, y'all. How do I do this? Oh my god, I literally did this last night. All right, I will see everyone in 45 minutes. Goodbye. Hello.
Yo.
How did everyone do? I love how Cailey always reads until like the last second. She's like, okay. Like we're all like, yeah, I'm ready, and she's like,
I saw
Still
there's
reading.
40 seconds left, and I was like, I could fit in another paragraph.
I'm just like watching you, and I'm like, wow, what dedication. How did everyone do? I made it to 59% into blood sugar, and something important just happened. So,
Are you liking it? Or
yeah, it's so. Did you listen to the audiobook?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so normally I would hate this, but like the audiobook narrator is just like so flat. And normally I would hate it, but I think with this story, it really works. And
Yeah, with that character, it definitely makes sense.
I was like, I vlogged about this last night, but I was just like, normally this is my biggest pet peeve, but with this story, this audiobook narrator is the right choice. And I'm
Yeah.
just, like,
Do you see
love
what I mean? How like I don't know what to
It's
what
like
to categorize it, because
yeah.
it's not like things aren't really happening. You're listening to this lady just tell her story in a room.
And like thrilling things did happen, but they're not like currently happening. So
Yeah.
it's like really interesting. I don't know what it is either, but like I'm enjoying my time. So, but the audiobook is so good, and I never thought I'd be like, this dry ass narrator is good. So that's interesting. I'm done.
Yeah. I did not read. I was editing the whole time for my video for tomorrow. So I'm almost done. I literally have like 3 minutes left of the video to edit. I'm like,
So
I'll finish it on the next sprint. And then I do plan on reading because like I have to return it to the library and I don't have an audiobook. So like I need to actually sit and read.
yeah.
Are we allowed to know what the video is? Or is it a surprise?
Oh, yeah, I don't care. I read 3 horror books with pictures in them.
Oh, good.
Okay,
Cool.
sounds fun.
So I ended up starting.
Like, how you slowly pulled it up.
I guess I lied. I got to page 47. Yeah, I'm liking it.
Excellent.
I'm surprised because I don't know. I thought I couldn't do it, but I'm liking it.
Good.
I finished dinner. I cleaned the kitchen. I finished the audiobook of My Sister the Serial Killer, and I have read a chapter and a half of The X-Facts.
Wow.
What did you rate My Sister the Serial Killer?
4.5. I liked it.
That's good. Is it short? Like a
It's really short. The audiobook is only like just under 5 hours, so I'm picturing the physical to be maybe between
It's
250 and 3.
I think it's 210-ish pages.
Can I guess and be within something, and then you tell me? I love this game.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess like 235.
It is 223.
Oh, I was
That
so close.
very close.
So close. You win, Aoife.
And the words are pretty big too, and like the chapters are so short. Like
The
this
chapters are
here,
super short.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a chapter.
wow.
There's
Wow.
one
Should be
chapter that
complicated.
genuinely felt like it was this much of the book, of the page. There's
I
one
just
chapter that
saw
was
one that
super,
is
super
literally
short.
a paragraph.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
And I like as well the names of the start of the chapters. They were pretty exciting.
Yeah.
Super short, but really engaging. And the audiobook narrator is really good as well. Julie and I were just talking about this on that their Instagram, and the audiobook narrator is really good.
I agree.
Excellent.
I made it to 60% of this one.
Oh, nice.
It's reminding me a little bit of Gone to See the Riverman. If you guys have read that, it's not exactly like the same theme or twists, but the vibe, I don't know, something about it reminds me of that book.
I read only 20 pages of The Last Housewife because what else did I do?
This is usually me on these sprints, so it's really funny to watch someone else do like this.
I think Teddy was just like needing a lot of attention in the last, like my neighbors were going up and down the stairs and he was like flipping out. So.
Absolutely not. You may not.
Not in my house.
And I had to film a bunch of vlog updates because I forgot to I'm like in the middle of too many vlogs and I'm not doing a good job at remembering like to film vlog updates for all of the different vlogs.
Oh, I've been there.
I just, a little behind the scenes, I just filmed like a million clips back to back, but they're all in different vlogs. So it's going to be like,
It's
like
good because you don't have to change your shirt. No one's gonna know.
exactly. They're going to be different vlogs throughout the month of me sitting here on the couch in this shirt and this hair. Yeah, I'm really liking The Last Housewife so far, though. I mean, I only read 20 pages, but it's, you know, some books, like, right when you start, you're just, like, 5 steps away, and that's how
I immediately was obsessed with that one.
Yep.
Like, from the first page.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Lexi texted me and was like, I'm obsessed with this. And she read like 1%.
I read one word.
I was about to go to bed and I went and I was just trying to look and see how long the audiobook was. But in Libby, you can't see like the exact time unless you're in the audiobook. So I clicked on it and it started playing. And literally like the first sentence, I was like, oh, cool. I'm just going to, and then I just listened to like the first chapter on accident. It's fine.
Yeah, we were supposed to be both reading. She's like, I read the first chapter, and I was like, we're starting this tomorrow.
She's like, okay, you were starting it tomorrow.
I was like, excuse me, what?
It was an accident, but I don't regret it.
She like told me. She didn't tell me like afterwards. She did tell me like right away. She's like, so I accidentally listened to a chapter of The Last Housewife, and I was like, all right. 34% into Final Girls Support Group. Made it to 25% of White Smoke. White Smoke is, I feel like it's pretty short. So I feel like you can finish it super fast. I read 25 pages and started to prep dinner. What are you having for dinner?
What are you cooking?
I need to know. Made it to 34% of the Mary Shelley Club. Julio told me this. I'm very excited. Read the first 2 chapters of My Best Friend's Exorcism. Is pretty good so far. I was like, I am winning. Finished The Hacienda. I really enjoyed it. I love that atmospheric gothic thing. The story was fun. The last sentence. I had a great time. 4.5, 4.5 stars. Katie. I feel like you still read that really fast. Do you know what you're going to read next, Katie? The Last Housewife is one of my new faves of all time.
Who is it by?
This is by Ashley Winstead.
I'm gonna look it
I'm
up.
obsessed.
Aoife, I know you don't read a lot of dark things. It is pretty dark.
How
dark are we talking?
Yeah,
It's
Like really
very dark.
Yeah. So like I know we're hyping it up, but we're all like deranged people.
You guys are deranged. I'm just unhinged. I'm not that.
So like we're a different kind of
Yeah, it's one that I recommend with extreme caution. Like
I want to recommend it, but I definitely don't recommend it like lightly. Like I would be like, please, please look at trigger warnings. And like I feel like you might end up liking it, but you would definitely need to be in like a really good headspace for it. You know?
Yeah, I
The
think
one who wrote In My Dreams I Hold a Knife.
It is way darker than it's like not
But she's
anything
the same
like
author?
It's the same author.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not anything like that, like at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
That one I do want to read.
Yes.
You would like this one.
Yes.
That one I do want to read.
Because it's still like silly, goofy, and then like terrifying things happen the next page.
I did ask Lexi for like a beginner's guide to it, and she was like, yeah, this is your jam.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like you'd really like Grady Hendrix. Oops, let me pause this cat. Hold on. I'm on page 98 of Home Before Dark, and I finished The Exorcist's House yesterday. Wow, you're killing it. How are you liking Home Before Dark?
I know she's reading a host fave from all of us except for you, Michelle.
Oh.
Oh.
I think it's because yours are more thrillers.
Yeah.
Because I think all of the ones that she picked are more on the horror side.
Yeah, that makes sense. What is she reading from you?
Night of the Mannequins.
Halfway through Destroy All Monsters by Sam J. Miller. How are you liking that, Ro? Yeah, Aoife. I almost said Aoife. Right? Thank you. I'm also not reading The Last Housewife because of the trigger
I'm used
warnings.
to it from you by now. I'm surprised when you call me Aoife.
It means I love you. Yeah, Julio is not gonna do
It's a lot. It's really a lot. And like
much.
I don't judge people at all for like knowing beforehand that like it's not gonna be for them.
Yeah, like I feel like this year in particular, I'm like, I really want you to read this, but I really can't recommend it like lightly. Like I'm going to need you to look at these trigger warnings.
And
like,
I think as well, people who do judge you for looking at trigger warnings and say that's not my thing are stupid.
Yeah, like I don't know your triggers. I don't want to be responsible for.
Yeah, and this one has a million. Like it was a lot for me to read. Like I read generally darker things.
You know what I'm gonna do? I might read the Spark Notes.
There you go.
It literally like triggered me every 2 pages, and I don't get triggered easily.
Wow.
Did it have a page though at the beginning? I don't remember if this one had.
It did.
Yeah. Okay.
It did. I don't think the audiobook, or I can't remember if the audiobook did, to be honest. But I know in the physical.
I don't remember either.
Yeah, I don't remember because someone said, "Oh yeah, the thing has a trigger warning page," and I was like, "Oh, I don't remember hearing that."
I can look because if it's still available, I can just listen to the first.
Oh, these are all the trigger warnings.
Yeah, and it totally could have, and I just was like,
okay. Yeah, I probably just ignored it.
Yeah, because I don't really like need triggers like that. I finished Night Swim, 5 stars, loved it, and I just finished The Way I Used to Be by Amber Smith. I love this book. I love this book. The Way I Used to Be is like top tier YA contemporary. It is very good. Now I'm starting Girl 11 by Amy Suter Clark.
Yeah, look, I can borrow the audiobook right now.
Yeah.
I'm so jealous.
I don't know why. I used to work for that library system, and I like don't know why.
Should I just listen to it again?
It's super dark, but I also think it's super important because of the commentary. Absolutely. I just feel like you have to be in the right headspace for it. Yes. Like I was already so excited for it, so I knew no matter what I was going to read it. But yeah.
Random question. Is there any way, like, you know, you can like sell used books, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys do with your audiobooks?
They just sit there.
They just sit there. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, I wish I could send Cailey mine, but like, I don't think.
I know.
I bought it.
Can you not return them for more credit? Or is that a different system?
I mean, technically you can, but it's kind of unethical to be returning audiobooks after you read them if you like them for another credit, because I think it also like can take money away from the authors when you do them.
It does.
Yeah. So the only time I've returned an Audible book is because I accidentally or this was Libro FM, I think. And Libro FM, you have to like email them. Or they won't do it. And I was like, I promise you this won't happen to me ever again. But Audible, you can just go to your account and be like, I just don't want this anymore. And they'll do it. But if it's like fully read, they won't let you do it.
Yeah, no.
And I think it's Kindle are clamping down on people just returning books. I think you have to have read a certain percent before you can return it.
Yeah, that's starting at the beginning of next year.
I've returned when I've just DNF'd. Like, I got to 20% and it's not for me.
Yeah, and that's totally fine. There was just like a lot of people were like sharing hacks, and it was like just returning, get your credit back.
Once you're completely done,
book and then get your money back.
That doesn't feel right.
And it's
I've never done that
because and some authors were showing that like they owed money to Amazon when people were doing that, because it like ended up being like below net zero for them when people were doing that.
Yeah, it's bad.
I just listened and the audiobook does not have the
I didn't think it did because I was so surprised when someone was like, "Oh, I love how this book has trigger warnings in the beginning." And I'm like, I absolutely don't remember hearing the trigger warnings going in. And I'm gonna pull up Bree's comment because she's said I didn't think it did either. Yeah, I didn't think it did either because I was like, no, unless like I totally blocked it out.
Well, exactly. Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Yeah, but I was like, I don't think I did that. I'm going to read Goddess of Filth novella bonus prompt. Nice. Finished Hide and Seeker and loved it. I'm doing a review on my channel and Goodreads too. That's awesome, Tammy. Storygraph really saved me so much mental anguish by always having the complete list of trigger warnings for all books. Yeah, I feel like that's super, like...
Storygraph is the best.
Yeah, every system.
I prefer it to Goodreads.
Me too.
And I'm not sorry about it.
Hey, just started reading Horror Hotel by Victoria Fulton and Faith McLaren. That sounds cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look that
I
up.
hadn't heard of that.
I know. I'm really enjoying Home Before Dark. I want the house to be a real haunted house. Sager's writing is on point. I will say I like the writing in this one.
I think he does atmospheres so well too, which is why I really like Lock Every Door and Home Before Dark the most, because he's like writing in settings that like I feel like his writing like works really well for.
Yeah.
That's where he thrives.
Yep. And his new one looks like it's going back to that, and I cannot wait.
I'm so excited for his new one.
I know. I've given my Audible password to a friend before to share audiobooks. That's smart. Like the only people I would do that with are all of y'all, and y'all have Audible, so it's like. And Casman doesn't listen to audiobooks, so there's no one to share with. I don't know if he would like any of the books I also listen to because it's just like romance, like a nice little rom-com or like a thriller that he also wouldn't like. So.
You never know. That might be a thing. You never know.
You know, I made him listen to 2 thrillers on our trip to Maryland and back, and he liked those. And we like got to buddy read and talk about them. I was like, "Will you talk about this book we're listening to together with me?" And he was like, "Okay." All right, are you ready for another sprint?
Yes.
All right. I will see y'all in 45 minutes. I almost hit stop cam again.
Don't do that.
It just looks right. I don't.
You're like, I'm supposed to be on the video now, so I'm gonna click the video.
So I'm gonna click it away. Like my mouse is always there, you know? So I guess I don't know. Anyway, how did everyone do? I made it to 73%. I still don't like, is this a thriller? I don't know.
Right? Like,
but the thing is, like, I'm really liking it.
yeah, no, I was too, but I just don't know how to categorize it.
I'm
Because
trying
it's not a mystery at all. Like,
It's not. It does say thrillers under subjects. So,
but like, it doesn't. I don't know.
I mean, it is like kind of thrilling with like the investigation or whatever. Like, okay, is she
Yeah,
gonna relate?
it's like I say it's a thriller, but it's different than like typical thrillers.
It definitely is. But I'm liking it a lot. Like, no complaints. So,
Yeah.
I'm done.
I finished editing my video. I had to delete a bunch of stuff from my phone to be able to like download it, so that took forever. And then I was struggling with technology. That's it.
Yeah.
You edit on your phone?
Yes, I film and edit on my phone.
Oh.
I don't have an Apple anything, so I don't have like iMovie for free, and Windows does not have a free like option. And the free ones I found that I could download don't offer as much as what I can do on my phone. Like,
Okay.
oh, that's what I go with.
Fair enough.
And Castleman made fun of me, for everyone, Emily, that thinks Castleman is perfect.
I didn't make fun of you.
He made fun of me for editing on my phone.
I do. I film and edit on my
Castleman
phone.
getting called out.
Yeah. So if you're here,
I understand hasn't even tried to step in and like support him or any of that.
Because
She's
it's
just like,
true,
yeah,
'cause she
that's
was
fair.
there.
I was there, and he was like, "Oh, okay."
Judging me. That's all.
I took a family walk, like with the kids and my husband.
Fun.
It's pretty outside, so
It is pretty outside.
that's all. I read like 5 pages, like when I came back, but that's it.
Nice.
I painted my nails, and I don't remember where I started, but I am now 42% in to the XX.
Nice.
I think that's like chapter 13. Hold on. Chapter 14.
Didn't you just start that?
Yesterday. No, the day before. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I don't read that fast.
Gaby, you're muted still.
I thought I had unmuted myself. I don't know.
That's okay. I do it all the I'm gonna stop my camera all the time. So
I read or listened to about 30 pages of Black Mouth. I should be at around maybe like 65%, maybe a little bit more.
I watched Booktube for like half of that sprint, but then I read 30 more pages of The Last Housewife in the second half of the sprint, and it's so good. It's so frustrating, though. Like, oh my God, I was like reading it and getting freaking angry, but like in a way that you're supposed to feel, you know? So I'm really enjoying the book, but it's like making me feel many emotions.
yeah, it gets worse. So
yeah.
hold on to those emotions.
They, in this little section, they like went to the police for the
Oh,
first
yeah.
time.
Oh, oh yeah.
Sorry.
Freaking God, I just like,
Yeah.
I want to fight them.
Yep. Yeah.
And it's like so horrible because that's realistic, you know?
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah. Joined in
Depending on where, but yeah.
yeah, I feel like it's realistic, which was like the most frustrating part, I feel like, because yeah. Joined in at 4 minutes reading Long Shot by Kennedy Ryan. Not spooky, but definitely traumatizing and terrifying. So I went to a book event with her and I immediately fell in love with her as a person. I thought she was hilarious. So I bought Long Shot and she was like, have you read this? And I was like, no. And she was like, ooh. It's like really dark. I would look up trigger warnings and I was like, oh, okay. And it looks like there's a very attractive man on the cover, like shirtless. And I was like, what? But I'm very excited for it.
I'll look it up.
Yeah.
Is that one a college romance or no?
I
know it's hockey.
This is what it looks like.
Yeah. I don't remember if it was college or not.
It just says a forbidden love set in the explosive world of the NBA.
It's that's cool.
With that, I don't know why, but it gave me hockey vibes.
Yeah, because a shot, like
long shot. Yeah, but
also,
I guess
one of the books that you had in your video Monday, I think it was Monday, maybe Thursday, gave me really big hockey vibes too. But I think that's because there are genuinely hockey sticks on the cover.
Oh, I know what one you're talking about.
I can't think of the name, but you can visualize the cover with me.
It's the really colorful cover that's got the hockey sticks on it that Books and Mala really liked.
Oh, We Ride Upon Sticks?
Yes.
Whew.
Oh,
man, guys, that took me forever. I was like, I can't think of any book I have ever wanted to read ever in my whole life.
It's literally on your TBR, isn't it?
So that does not matter.
But yeah.
I was like, oh no, I'm on the spot. I can't think of any book I ever wanted to read. Yeah, it's We Ride Upon Sticks. It's hot pink. My copy's hot pink at least. Whew, that was rough. I'm at 12% of Girl 11 so far. Pretty good. A podcaster true crime story. Wow.
Cool.
That's interesting.
that sounds.
Hi, Ryan. 10 pages, now 54% into the book. What are you reading? I'm 42% of White Smoke. You're killing it. Use the sprint to listen to my audiobook as I rage and remove every romance book I was told was spicy and ends up being Wyatt.
Ooh.
You go for it, Kiki. Yeah. I ate lunch, bologna, cheese, crackers, cucumbers, tomatoes, and carrots.
That sounds good.
I had a taco. It wasn't enough. So now I'm
That
gonna
also
cook.
sounds good.
Yeah, it was good.
But like one taco?
Yeah, it was leftovers from dinner last night from Chipotle. And I was like, this isn't enough food. So now I'm eating cookies for second snack lunch. Read 6 pages of Goddess of Filth. I'm currently sitting in a McDonald's place with my niece. Thank goodness for headphones. I love when we're like not in people's homes, when we're just like out and about.
We're on tour.
Yeah. We were in a sushi restaurant last night.
Yeah, we were in a sushi
nice.
yesterday.
I don't even think about it like that, but now that you say that, I'm like, wow.
I was on Kay's Alexa speaker, so it's just like I never know where I am. 51% now. You're reading this really fast. Also thinking of L. Kennedy. Yeah, and this is Kennedy Ryan. I think that's why. It's very confusing. Yeah. It is confusing.
They should team up, write a book, but just have it authored by L. Kennedy Ryan.
There you go. 39% into Dorian Gray. How are you liking that? Long Live the Pumpkin Queen. It's so good. The characters are so well done. I feel like everyone is loving this one. Yeah, I know Rye really liked it. I know nothing about The Nightmare Before Christmas, but like I know Rye did the same thing.
Please watch this film. Please watch this film.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
Yeah, never.
Please watch this film.
Okay. It's good.
I'm so sorry.
It's really good.
I'm so sorry.
But also, like, there's so much nostalgia tied with it. I feel like if you someone watching it for the first time now, I'm like, I don't know how it would be because that's like a childhood fave.
Yeah, my parents were like kind of strict growing up, and I guess like the thought of like this weird Christmas Halloween movie would be like a horror.
Skeletons celebrating Christmas? No.
I didn't watch stuff. I don't know. Like I haven't seen Hocus Pocus.
Oh my god, I've seen Hocus. Well, I didn't see it until like I was in college, though.
I didn't see it until last year for the first time, but my family was just huge Disney people, so I've seen like every Disney because I grew up like 10 minutes away from Disneyland, so like and when I was growing up it wasn't like so expensive to go, and so like we would go all the time and watch all the movies and stuff.
Yeah.
Now it's like you gotta pay your whole like salary to go to Disneyland.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
So expensive.
And just like flights and stuff, I almost exited out of StreamYard. It was like right there.
Sometimes
So
I
if that
pay
happens,
for things
One of these
nowadays.
days, you are going to press the button that you're not supposed to.
I absolutely will, and it'll just be a mess. But hopefully Lexi will be here. She'll just take charge until I come back. Definitely check trigger warnings for long shot because I wasn't prepared. Yeah, she was like very like serious about it because me and my friend, we both loved her and they had the book for sale at the event and she was like very serious. She was like, I need you to be prepared for this. It is pretty dark. And I was like, I was not expecting that at all. But yeah, so but I'm really excited for it. And also, I told her how attractive I thought this man was. Now I don't really like men, so Kennedy. They should team up. It's kind of hard to get into. Yeah, I feel like that's a really slow burn, and then like the end is just like, oh, okay. Book about foot key. It's basketball, so it could be basket key, hockey, and basketball. I like definitely want to watch all of the movies like I couldn't watch as a kid with my kids. So that's on the list, but like I just don't think it's gonna like hit me the same as it would have if I watched it.
No, I feel like it as an adult watching it for the first time is a different vibe.
Yeah.
It is pretty creepy
You'll
though.
probably still have fun, but a different type of fun.
A different vibe. Yeah.
Have you guys watched Over the Garden Wall?
Mm-mm.
I don't even know what that is.
No idea.
Okay.
Is that
It
anime?
came out like a few years back and it's like a creepy cartoon, but it's got those like creepy vibes. It's like a fall kind of thing too. It's set in fall and y'all should look into it. It's good.
Okay.
It's only like 10 mini episodes. So it's basically a movie.
Sorry for missing, but what are y'all reading? I am almost done Blood Sugar by Sasha Rothschild.
I mean, reading is kind of a loose term.
Lexi is existing in the same room as Pen Pal.
Lexi's here.
And I'm reading this, which is the XX.
Yes. So we're all kind of spooky. Are you liking the XX?
I am liking the XX. I was worried about the Welsh representation, but so far it hasn't been stereotyped at all.
I didn't even think of that. Yeah.
Because I lived in Wales for a year and a half and I studied there, so I know some Welsh people. And I was like, please don't let this be like what they do with Ireland.
Over the Garden Wall is so good. I watched all the episodes in one day. I have never heard of this.
I watch it
I've
every
also
fall
never
now,
heard
and
of
I
it.
can't wait till my kids are old enough to watch it, but I'm worried it's a little bit creepy for them still, but
Where can you watch it?
I think it's on Hulu.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not sure where else you can get it, but it's really good.
I'm just looking it up right now and it looks like it's only on HBO Max, but my phone could be lying to me.
Well, it's not on German Netflix, I can tell you that.
It should be on Hulu
German nip.
because I think it was a Hulu or like thing.
I just never have heard of this, but
I feel like I have heard of it, but never watched.
So it's on HBO too.
Yeah, that's what it
Yeah.
says like on here that it's only listing HBO as an option to
Oh.
watch, but
Maybe they switched it because it used to be only Hulu. Like it used to be Hulu is where I watched it. But if that's the case, I'm kind of glad because I have HBO and I don't have Hulu.
yeah. I have like all of them. It's awful.
it was fun. Like I have oh god, Teddy is like knocking everything over. Some like
Yeah, it's really fall. It's like super creepy and fall vibes. It's good.
I have no idea.
You need to watch it.
Okay.
It's like if you watch all 10 episodes, each episode is like 10 or 15 minutes long. So it's like it's like a movie. If you sit down and watch like an hour and a half long movie.
Okay, I have a question. Do you want to do just one more 45-minute sprint or do you want to do a 45 and then a 30? I'm open to whatever.
I can stay for one.
Okay.
I can stay for one too.
Okay. So
I
do you
can
just
start for both. Like, it doesn't matter.
Time zones being time zones.
I'd be down for two because I'm having a good time reading.
okay? We're gonna do both, and then obviously Hannah and Aoife, I'm not holding you hostage. So
Please don't.
I don't
The
think I
rest
said
of us are held hostage.
Lexi is held hostage, but no one else is.
Nobody else can leave the room except for me and Hannah.
Lexi has to stay, but all right, are you ready to go? Yes. Okay. No one said anything. I'll see you
Nodded my
in.
head. Oh, I guess you're on the different screen. Never mind. Sorry. You can't
What?
I nodded my
put
head in
myself-
response, but you're on a different
As I
screen.
was going, I saw you nodding
I
your
put my
head.
thumb up.
It was just all quiet. You know, I just wasn't here. All right. I'll see you in 45 minutes.
Bye.
Bye. Hello. How did everyone do? I got to 91%. I think I have like 20 minutes left of the audiobook.
Wow.
What?
You've made it far?
Yeah.
All I said was "ooh," and then you were like, "What?"
I didn't hear you. That's why I said what?
That's why I was like,
What? Okay, I'm done.
I had video issues, so I was dealing with that the whole time, and then I had like 7 minutes left, so I just started editing another video. So I'm being productive, but not reading.
Fair.
It was not productive.
That's okay too.
I slept, so
Good for you.
yeah.
I did a lot of things, but none of them were reading.
Good.
I didn't read either. I was playing Kahoot over on TikTok Live.
I ate breakfast / lunch just all together, and I got to page 80.
What you eat?
Oh, what I
What'd you
ate? I ate a yogurt parfait thing that I made, and then I was still hungry, so I ate like an insane amount of Chex Mix.
I love Chex Mix. It's
So good.
Me and Cailey are the reading of reading sprints.
Hell yeah.
I read earlier.
Nobody expects it to be me.
I'm just kidding.
I read some homework.
Just join, not feeling motivated whatsoever. I think I may watch a film, but not sure what. That's totally fine. I'm the reading.
I mean, none of us read, so you may as well not read either.
We're all just hanging out mostly. I read 60 pages of Goddess of Filth. Now I have to take the kid to the mall. I hope you have fun. Can't remember last time I went to a mall. Hello. I read 2 pages of folded laundry while finishing Chucky season 2. That's fun.
I need to fold laundry.
Yeah, I need to watch that.
I have to do laundry tomorrow. Ugh. 0 reading. Hung out on Kayla's channel membership live show. That's fun. Gaby was there too. Sat here watching my DoorDash guy pick up my food slowly. I haven't done DoorDash a lot, but I hate just like watching them because it gives me anxiety.
Yeah.
Like,
So annoying when they do another order before yours, though. Like they pick up multiple, and it's like they're completing a nearby order, and you see they have like 3 stops before you, and you're like, no, that's the wrong order.
Be here already.
I haven't done it. I did it like for the first time last month in like a whole year, and I was like, oh my god, this is just too
It's
stressful.
dangerous though. Like you get into like a habit of being like, well, if someone else can bring me my food, why would I do anything except to click a button?
Exactly.
I recently had to cut myself off. I deleted the app, and I'm like, no more, because I do not have the budget, first of all, for all of this, and I was just eating like such like decadent food all the time, and I'm like, this is not good for like my health if I'm eating, you know, like, oh, it was just not good.
It is so expensive, and I try to tip really well because I'm like, well, if I'm too lazy to do this, I want someone to like get a good tip. And I'm just poor. My queso will be so cold. I'm so sorry. I use DoorDash way too much. Yeah, I used it like every single day when I was pregnant with Theo because I just didn't want to do anything, and then I just like cut myself off, and then I used it. Castman was like working at the office, and I really wanted Panera Bread, so that's what I did.
I got addicted to DoorDash during the pandemic because I was like, I don't want to go out into the world, so I'll just, you know, there's people doing this, so they're choosing to like do this and tip them really well, and then I just got addicted.
It's like it's so easy, but it's so expensive.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to stop.
Yeah,
there's all kinds of like secret fees.
Yeah.
It's like there's the regular fee, and then there's like all these hidden ones. If you look at the receipt, it's crazy.
Yeah, I drove for DoorDash for a while.
Are you dead?
Mm-hmm.
Did you make money from it? Like, how is the pay for DoorDash?
I think I averaged a little over $20 an hour.
Well, that's pretty good.
And that's not including taxes, and that's also like thinking about the fact that I was also paying for gas.
Oh yeah.
So like it's not really $20 an hour, but I also was like picky about what I would take. But I did do it during COVID, and at first like I was fine with it because it would like tell you if you had to like if you could just drop it off or whatever. But then people would click that, and then they would just open their door anyway, and I'd be like, go. So then I quit. Also, it ruined my car.
Why? From driving it too much, or?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to be driving a lot like this time next year because we're gonna put Rowan into pre-K and it's like a half an hour away. And I'm just like I don't know what to do with Theo. Do I like stay in Greensboro for like 4 hours? I don't think so. So I have to drive like 2 hours every day, which is gonna suck. I got to page 186 of Home Before Dark. The snake scene gave me proper anxiety. I felt so fancy saying proper. I like read it and I was like, wow.
That snake scene is freaky. That's another one of those scenes that just like is stuck in my head forever.
I think the vibes of that book are so good. I just did not like the twist in that one at all.
It was too twisty. There was a lot.
Yeah, he like went too far.
I like really over the top thrillers generally, so I had a great time.
Yeah, I loved it. I loved every single Riley Sager book. I've read all of them and I loved all of them. So I feel like I'm just easy to please because Riley Sager does those over the top things. And yeah, they're ridiculous. No, if you think about them too much, like, yeah, they don't make sense, but they're just so fun. I love them so much.
In your one video recently, and you were like, survive the night. And I was going to be like, I
think I mentioned the video. I'm like, this is the controversial one. Okay, it's like,
I laughed. Like, oh no. I house it for a living, so I feel like lock every door will be creepy for me. Yeah, I feel like it would be. I did like that one.
No, that's my favorite of his, I think.
Me too.
Yeah. I don't even know what my favorite is. They change every single day, I swear.
I liked the House Across the Lake better than Lock Every Door. I think I gave Lock Every Door like 3 stars. But I read it really fast. It was a fun read.
Yeah. I just like, so I don't like always like his books, but I do like how they're all so different from each other. You know, so there's like at least one you can probably like, you know? Yeah. Right there with you. Love Riley Sager. Even Survive the Night.
I liked Survive the Night. Do I think it was good? No. Did I have a good time? Yes.
I had a good time. It was such a good. Even she was so dumb.
Oh yeah. But like, I feel like main characters in thrillers have to be dumb.
But she was like
they
extra
have to.
It really is like I can't predict when a dumb character is gonna bother me.
Yeah, every once in a while it does, and I'm like, what?
In Survivor, it didn't bother me. I was just so entertained by this dumb character's shenanigans, and I was like, "What is she doing next?" I do not know.
All right, we're gonna do one more 30-minute sprint. Yes.
I'm going. Thank you for having me.
Before you go, everyone is linked down in the description. Please check out their channels and subscribe. Everyone puts out videos like all the time and sprints all the time. So I'm just saying.
Thank you.
See ya.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. I was like, how close is it gonna get to us? So I leaned back just in case. Well, I know when it goes down to 3, it's like just this.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it's so weird because it's like it always feels like it's like this when it's on 3 people.
Yeah, so that's why I was leaning back. I'm like, I don't know how close it's gonna get to me.
It's like the same because this is the regular one. Yeah. Okay, that's interesting. Let's see. I'm in a down mood, needing to watch something that will motivate me and perk my mood up. I'm so bad at movies and TV shows.
I also don't watch happy things.
Yeah, no,
or
I just watched
happy
Dahmer. That was not
I
happy.
mean, my
Oh.
comfort show is Criminal Minds, so I don't know if that.
Yeah, I don't think.
We're the worst people to ask.
I would
Wow,
say Gilmore Girls. That's one of my
Yeah.
comfort shows, and it's like not a comedy, but it does have like it's funny moments, and also it's very cozy.
It is cozy.
Shit's Creek and New Girl are like other ones that are nice. You know, got some wholesome moments mixed with some comedy.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're all like super nerdy and only read.
It's funny whenever people ask for like happy book recommendations. I'm like, I'm sorry,
I know.
I don't have any.
Yeah.
I know. Then I have to go to like my YA stuff, and then I'm just like, and even then,
Even
I didn't
now,
really.
like the only YA I read is really just horror and thrillers.
I used to read like hard hitting contemporaries, and I'm like, I like don't have anything. Don't know. Yeah, I feel like New Girl would be funny.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you're feeling down, I feel like that's a good way to go.
I can't think of any other shows that even.
I know we're all just like so like nerdy.
I mean, there's like, The Office, Parks and Rec, like just like I would just say like comedy shows. Like that's what Adam and I watch whenever we eat dinner. But other than that, I don't watch TV.
Oh, Great British Bake Off. That's like a wholesome baking.
Yes.
They have Halloween baking shows out right now.
They do, and they're my favorite. I like stay up and watch them. You've Got Mail or Legally Blonde are always fun movies to just veg out and not have to think hard with. You've Got Mail is one of my favorite movies of all time. Meg Ryan, Supremacy. Yeah. My new comfort show is Emily in Paris. I only watched the first season and I really liked it, and then I just like stopped watching TV shows.
I actually have a really good recommendation. I just remembered a more recent show I watched and loved, and it was like so wholesome but so fun, and like it's called Our Flag Means Death. I think that's what it's called. Our Flag Means Death. It's like a pirate show with like it's gay pirates.
Ooh.
And it has what's that guy's name? Taika Waititi. That's
yeah.
His name. Yeah. He is the star in it, and I think he also like directed it or produced it or something. He had like a big job behind the scenes, and he's in the show too.
That's really cool.
And it's so good. Really, really
what
good.
is it on?
I think it's on HBO. It might be on more places, but I watched it on HBO.
Okay, cool. What do we let me try that again. What We Do in the Shadows is Halloween vibes but funny. I've heard of that one, but I haven't seen it.
Is that the vampire one?
I've heard of it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. The Office always plays all day on weekends on Comedy Central. Ooh, that's good. Same people who did What We Do in the Shadows. That's cool. All right, y'all. You want to do one more 30-minute sprint?
Yes.
I can bring this up. Look, I already changed the cat. I'm on top of this.
Wow. There you go.
All right, guys. I'll see you in 30 minutes. Hello, I finished my book.
Ooh. How was
So
it?
I gave it 4 stars.
That's what I gave it.
Yeah, it was. I liked the way it was told, and that like she's not like a good person, but you're still like rooting for her. It was very
I know.
weird. Yeah. And the audiobook was great. So I finished my books for Halloween.
Yay.
The best. I know you beat me, Cailey, but I'm still gonna.
Well, I read 2 middle grades that were both like 200 pages. So.
Still, you did great.
I read Look at Me Go.
Wow.
I got 31 pages into that now.
Nice. How are you liking it?
It's very interesting so far. I don't really know what exactly is happening. It's kind of weird. It starts off with like this chapter that's talking about like how like it's called Memories, and it's like I don't know, explaining that if I don't know.
I remember right when I started like following Erin and stuff, she recommended this one for like a dark, weird horror, and I was really intrigued by this one.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
So I want to finish this tonight and also read this because the words in this are really big. And these are both due at the library on Tuesday or Wednesday.
Okay. Yeah, tonight I'm going to be finish. I don't know if I'll finish it, but All Her Little Secrets for Black Aoife-thon, and I like had to stop in the middle of that. And it's really fast paced, so I'm really liking it.
I played again another game on Kayla's Life.
For you.
And I read like 5 pages of this, so I made it to like 70%.
Nice. Wow.
Not much left.
I got to page 100 in The Last Housewife.
Ooh, oh my God.
It's so good. Like, I think, I don't know if I want to like read half today and half tomorrow to kind of stretch it out and not just binge read it all at once, because I love binge reading books, but also like they don't stick in my head when I just binge read them all at once because
I read this
one will
all at one time, and I'm constantly thinking about it.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, this is like it's so different. I feel like if you just binged it all today, it would like
because binging books is so fun, and this is so bingeable too because it's like so fast paced, and I'm just like need to know what's happening, and I care a lot about the characters and what's going on and everything. But yeah, I just because it's so good, with other like books in this genre when I binge read, it's like a week later I couldn't tell you a single detail.
No, this is so different. I feel like just because it is so dark.
Yeah,
it's like yeah.
And it feels like there's more like depth to it where and that's like not a dig at others and stuff because fun thrillers are so fun and like there's a place for both. But with this book and there being more depth and more like dynamic characters, I think it's gonna stand out a little bit more in my brain.
Yeah, I feel like even between like In My Dreams I Hold a Knife and this one, like they're both by her, but they're both completely different and like it's just like I can't believe it's the same author because of how different they are. But like I like them both. It's just weird how she can do that. I watched Booktube, nice. 52%. I'm killing it. Hi, Bree. I'm working on a thumbnail for tomorrow's video. I hate thumbnails. They are the bane of my existence. Finished Crossroads by Laurel Hightower. How did you like that?
Yeah, I'm reading it because of you.
I figured. When you held it up, I was like, that was a Bree book. All Her Little Secrets, yes. It started out so good. And I was just like, oh, I'm really gonna like this one. Ate My Queso and Tacos. I approve. I'm editing about 4 videos right now. Oh, I have to edit 3 this weekend too, and I'm just like trying to figure out when I can do it. I hate editing.
Yeah, because you're hosting sprints too, so and you normally edit.
Oh, got 30 pages read this sprint. Nice. That's great. Ooh, sorry, that was only 5 minutes. Do you guys want to promote stuff that you're doing soon? Go
I'm
for it.
doing this readathon that
Yep,
we're here
me too.
for. That is yeah. I mean, I have a video going out tomorrow.
There we go. That's what I was gonna say.
That's about it.
I don't know when my next video is going up, but I'm gonna be vlogging all the readathons that I'm participating in, which I think are this one, Stabathon, October, Black Goweenathon, and I feel like there's another one like toward the end, but I don't remember.
Oh my god, Gaby.
So yeah, expect some reading vlogs. I don't know when yet, but they should be up there soonish.
Good.
I posted a video this morning. No, yesterday. I don't know. There was a video that went up recently. I think it was yesterday.
I think it was yesterday too.
Where I read 3 horror novellas, and some vlogs to look forward to next week are me reading middle grade horror and me reading Lexi's favorite books, which I'm not done with yet, but that's planned to go at the end of next week. And I have sprints on Monday as well, on Monday evening.
Nice. I had a video come out today, and I have my weekly reading vlog coming out on Monday. I also have sprints tonight. You will get to see this face again soon, like in 3 hours. So and that one. Lexi, of course, is coming. She's my hostage. Who's coming? Rye is coming. I believe Katrina is coming, and Emily from Too Fond of Books may or may not be coming. She's having internet issues, but we will be sprinting it. I honestly don't know for how long, because I could take a nap for 3 years at this point in time. So like, it's gonna be way worse. You know what I'm saying? But is this the book that Katrina has been talking about on every single sprint? That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Trigger warnings for self-harm and suicide, though. Lots of grief, and I couldn't put it down. She has been talking about this book for like this whole readathon, so I'm definitely interested in it, but thanks for these trigger warnings.
I looked it up yesterday and I couldn't find it on Goodreads, but so it's by Laurel.
I couldn't find it on Goodreads either, but I found it on Scribd.
Okay. Yeah, it's on Scribd.
Yeah. Oh, here it is. It's just like on the 3rd page on the Goodreads results for some.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, sometimes with like more, not obscure, but like unpopular things, you have to also search the author's name.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I usually, if it's something like that, I usually do it by the author's name. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Goodreads is so dumb, so you know.
And I didn't know who it was by yesterday, and I didn't like get a chance to ask, and so I was like, there's like 50 books showing up right now that are all named Crossroads. I did not believe I was checking the first couple, and like the first one's like Christian fiction. I'm like, don't.
Yeah, I did the same thing. I was like, this is not the one. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for joining us. I will be back right here on my channel at 7 p.m. Eastern. So we will see you then. I know my outro, and it's say goodbye.